Hi everybody, it's Az here from HeelvsBabyface. Although I think a lot of patch 6.2 is smoke and mirrors, there is something which really kind of intrigues me in Tanaan Jungle. I know, right? Believe it or not. Now, I like a good risk and reward system. And if you don't know what that is, a risk and reward system is where you gain something, either physically, mentally, strength-wise, purpose-wise, at the cost of something else. Now, in the World of Warcraft, we hear about the Legion on a regular basis. We hear about Fel corruption. We've seen it in effect. We've seen how it has affected environments. We've seen how it's infected NPCs, demons, orcs. Well, what happens when we get a little bit of Fel corruption ourselves? Now, behind me, there is a river of Fel sludge, which has started to appear around the Hellfire Citadel raid. If I was to walk inside of it, I start to get a debuff on me. You notice, and it also stacks up depending on how long you've been in them for. And this is the Fel Sludge. And now every stack of this debuff will increase my damage by 5%, but increase the damage I take by 5%. And if it reaches 10 stacks, I'll die immediately. And it has a 30-minute duration. So what you can do is take a nice little bath in the Fel Sludge and get it up to 9 stacks and no further than 9 stacks, otherwise you'll be immediately killed, which will increase the damage that you do by 45%. But again, the flip side, the risk side against the reward side, is that you will also receive 45% more damage. Also, pet classes, if you allow your pets to bathe with you, and let's face it, why not? Yes, they will also be infected by the Fel Sludge corruption as well. So you can, if you don't wish them to be, keep them outside. Just use the move command and keep them outside of the sludge while you yourself take a dip. Or, like me, bring them in. Why not? Bring them in. Let your pet do 45% more damage. I mean, nothing really here is going to hurt you. But one of the benefits of this is it could have a potential when you're grinding out the Apexis Crystal dailies. Because, let's face it, we're sick of them already. Blizzard have given us a whole patch full of them for some bizarre reason. At least it's going to make things like this go a wee bit quicker. That said, let's go somewhere a little bit more tough. These are only regular mobs. They're not elites. They're not exactly going to pose as many problems. So I'm going to head over to the Throne of Kil'jaeden, where we just have the Fel Legion, and every single one of these is elite. This is kind of like the Timeless Isle aspect, the Ordos-esque aspect to Tanaan Jungle. So, going to grab a couple of mobs here. Both of them have, you know, over 1 million health each. And of course, when you spread it amongst a couple of mods, you could get a little bit of trouble. One of them's in melee range, the other one's spell casting. No problems to be had here. I think we've had somebody else join in the fun, but there's no problem here. You're doing lots of damage to them. You're cutting through them very, very easily indeed when you have 9 stacks of this Fel corruption. And even my pet, and Warlock pets are the squishiest of all pets. They're not Hunter pets. Hunter pets, Jesus Christ, they're like another player altogether. But Warlock pets are ridiculously squishy, and yet, even with the 9 stacks on my Void Lord, it is still tanking exceedingly well without too much difficulty whatsoever. That said, let's just jump now where we can actually see my Void Lord in a little bit of difficulty. But that said, this is the whole aspect of risk-reward. Otherwise, it's just reward, reward, reward. So I had 3 of these new Fel puppies around it, and they are really cool looking models. As yet, they haven't been given to Warlocks as a replacement for the Fel Hunter, sadly. We'll see if they do that in the future. But 3 of them proved to be too much, and it actually ate through my pet. I was in Affliction spec, so all I had to do was just get 1 crystal, soul burn, and then I could have had it straight back into the game. There was a druid tank here just hanging around, because right behind us, you can just see the head sticking out a wee bit. There is an elite, a rare elite mob just around there, and that's why we're here. That's what we wanted to pick this. I've just grabbed it and to burn this down. But even with 2 of us, and this at over, you know, 2 point whatever million health, we cut through this very easily as well. You can see how the damage is going down. So It was a great little system. Now, I've kind of shown you a lot of this from the point of view of a decent geared player who's wanting to tackle tougher areas of the map. But this just works as well for anybody, even if you have low-level gear, just wanting that boost, that help in the zone itself. So even if you're wanting just to go to regular Apexis crystal areas, this is a great way for you to get a lot more powerful and be able to burn your way through a few mobs, aiding in your grind of the zone. So, I couldn't very well end this video, could I, without showing you what happens when we reach 10 stacks. It says immediate death, so I think I'll be soulstoning up for this one, and let's just see exactly how immediate is as I take a dip. Oh, blimey, yeah, as soon as it hit the 10th stack, absolute death. So beware. I mean, you could be running around with 9 stacks, and there is pools of sludge all over the zone. One false step, jingo bingo, you'll be dead. And also, I think it's a very good risk-reward system that works both with low-level geared and also high-level gear. And if you do have the debuff and you're not comfortable with it and you want to get rid, zone out of Tanaan, zone back in, and you'll have it from scratch again. So I'd love to see thoughts and feelings down below in the comments, and I hope you enjoyed the vid. If you did, do give it a thumbs up, and also subscribe to my channel. Follow me on social media and Twitch for live streaming. Those links are also in the description down below, and I'll be back with some more stuff very soon. You take care, everybody. Bye-bye.